Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for September 20th. Currently looking at the US Japanese yen pair. This particular pair did close up on Friday, did form an inside bar, so look for a breakout. We are expecting this pair to continue moving sideways with the bias that is sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 92.05, possibly as low as 90.34. Look for some resistance around 91.63 and look for some support around 90.78. Now switching to the Euro USD pair. This particular pair closed down on Friday. It did break the previous day's low, but did not close below it. So not sure if we're going to go to reversal here. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. We are looking for this pair to start moving sideways, possibly down, with a bias still to the upside. So not sure where it's going to go at this point. We do have a moment of uncertainty after several sessions of new highs. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days in a row of nothing but new highs is pretty rare to see. So anyway, it's definitely something to keep an eye on. We are expecting this pair to potentially go as high as 148.30, possibly as low as 145.74. Look for some resistance around 147.67 and look for some support around 146.35. Now switching to the pound US dollar pair. This particular pair just tanked on Friday, had a very large range, several hundred pips, did gap down, not very much. Not what I consider a significant gap, but nonetheless it has started to move higher since then. Look for this pair to potentially move as high as 1.6559, possibly as low as 161.24. Look for some resistance around 163.99 and look for some support around 161.57. Now switching to the US Swiss. This pair closed higher on Friday, closed higher, basically tagged the same low as the previous session's low. I can see this pair starting to move sideways with a bias that is still to the downside. Look for this pair to potentially go as high as 10409, possibly as low as 10210. Look for some resistance around 10350 and look for some support around 10275. Now we don't have any news announcements for tomorrow, but let me show you what I'm looking for during this next session. Well, we're looking at the Euro USD pair. As you can see, definitely have a potential for a reversal at this point. If you notice, this pair has created a swing trade setup over the past 3 sessions. We did get a lower high than what was anticipated over the past, or seen over the past 10 sessions before it. So we could get a short below 146.48 and using a stop loss above this session's high. There are several areas where I'd consider a place where it could stop. About 80 pips down at this session's low and this session's low. The next spot I would look at would be right here, this session's high, and then probably in the middle between this session's low and this session's low. Let me show you kind of what that looks like if I just grab the pointer and show you. We're looking at around the 146.48 area, which would be right about here. If you go to the stop loss, you're looking about 118. First spot of support that I think you're going to see is around 89 pips, then possibly around 115, and then down around 140, 150. Now, what's interesting about this, if you throw a Fibonacci, I know a lot of people like to use Fibonacci lines. If you take a look at where these lines meet, they don't meet up exactly with our support and resistance lines, but these are areas that you could also take note of to look for potential reversals. So we have one at 146.26, and then the 38.2 percentile we have at 1.4540. So these are areas that you may want to make sure and check as the market moves lower, as it breaks out, to possibly go to break even, or move your stop losses down in conjunction with the areas that I've already tagged for you. So those are the main areas that I would look for. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.